You're probably wondering why I'm even bothering to tell you.
I have experienced sexual offense. If you didn't get on I lost my virginity when I was 12. I feel like
When I was a kid, my parents told me not to peek into other people's windows. They also told me to close the curtains and not put on a show for the whole neighborhood. But then, the internet happened.
I got fired.
We're spending more and more time watching the lives of millions of strangers. And we're inviting those strangers to ponder the intimate details of our own lives. I call this phenomena Peep culture.
we haven't had sex in like 3 days.
It's happening online, on TV, in books, magazines, and of course, documentaries.
You've got a new blog created every 49 seconds.
I got my first bald spot. Check it.
I feel like...
On YouTube, you've got 13 hours of content uploaded every minute. You know, even if you're not blogging and you're not uploading things to YouTube, then you're on Facebook. You are putting photos up there, your likes, your dislikes, what you're doing that second. In the UK, it's as common to have a MySpace page as it is to have a dog.
Easy to say we're just a bunch of celebrity-obsessed wannabes who will do anything for attention. But I think there's more to it than that.
Just recently.
Sorry if I broke down crying because I really felt...
Putting ourselves out there for public consumption is supposed to make us happier, help us meet people, help us feel like we belong.
I feel like my parents were the exactly assumption.
But point a camera at us, and we change. The question is, what are we changing into? What are we becoming?
You're probably wondering why I'm even bothering to tell you.
I have experienced sexual offense.
But the whole point about peep culture is that anybody can be famous and have a million friends. Even me. People have followers. Britney Spears has 5,784,000. You might only have 12. But still, that's 12 people who are watching your life as if it was some kind of televised entertainment. But what happens when we spend all our time being watched and watching? We don't just want our 15 minutes anymore. We want to be noticed 24 hours a day just for going about our lives. The more we peep, the more peep culture changes us. How it does is what I want to find out. In fact, a university study out of Australia found that blogging and social networking made people feel less anxious, stressed, and depressed, and more satisfied with their friendships.
You pay a price for doing this. I've used my family as props. There's tension in my marriage from that. You start to become more disingenuous. You have a hard time remembering who you really are. We have a culture that's just so in your face, and we're so used to performance that when you do encounter a real person, you think they're not being real. It's a very ironic situation here, you know, where I'm just putting myself out there going about my day, talking about my life, and people are like, you're not being real. You know, there's only so far I can go as a person and still respect myself.